John, you'd mentioned you thought a lot of good content out there.
Sure.
And I agree with you. I think there's a lot of good technical content, especially in all the different disciplines. It would be nice, I think, to see more of that stuff out there so people could access it.
And, you know, part of what we've done is through the study. I mean, the study is Dave and Greg have kind of constructed it. It's a best practice. So what we're trying to do, even through this video, is show them examples through the blog and through the links on the blog, is how you take information and package it for consumption to your audience. So I think a lot of times, you know, people know that they have a lot of, you know, we all have a lot of things on our desk, but which one of those things are most appropriate to push out the door? Which channel should I push them out, and how? And you know, really the purpose of this, secondarily purpose of this case study is to show perhaps and illustrate some best practices and ways to do that. And we've worked really hard to kind of illustrate those.
Okay. Good.
I just would, the one thing I would add to that too, because you talked about being able to figure out what's best to send out the door. I know one of the perceptions that we've kind of run into as we're doing our study is, man, I can't take this on. You know, we're already stressed resource-wise just to get the weekly or the monthly or quarterly newsletter out. And I think what we're trying to uncover during the study as well is to say this isn't an add-on, in addition to what you're doing, do this stuff. We're looking at it as a way to say, all right, what already exists and how can we reconfigure the process so that these become part of the natural workflow and the natural process anyway. It's not another layer on top of already what you're doing. It's saying, all right, we've got rich content, we're already kind of dabbling in these platforms. What do we need to do that we can leverage these more effectively without increasing the need for additional resources and time? So that's also a consideration.